fantasy island factor, you know. And Jamie, you admitted that you didn't really know the show growing up. It wasn't something that was your generation. And in a way, for certain audiences, that's is that fair? Is that fair?
I didn't know that well. I knew it better than I knew Game of Thrones.
When we started,
I'm not here to talk about that.
when Sacha and I met to initially talk about the film, Jamie was like 9 years old.
We had to pick him up.
He was a bit off.
Yeah, he was a bit off.
Grammar school.
Well, the point of the matter is you were not steeped in the lore of Fantasy Island. And I bring that up only to say that in a way you're really not out to kind of wallow in that. You're not really, and maybe that has something to do with the passage of time. Taking as long as you just alluded to, taking as long as you did to realize the project, gave you a little bit of healthy distance.
It was really interesting when we were putting the movie together, like in the last couple of years, when we wrote the script, and finally, luckily, Jamie came into the film, and Peter was starting to happen. We had this 26-year-old kid read the script, and they thought that the whole thing was made up. They thought Fantasy Island was a made-up show. They thought having little shows didn't exist. How did you come up with these great characters? I'm like, it's a fucking real guy.
They kept calling him Herve. Herve Village.
Peaches and Herve. And the thing was that it didn't. What was great was that same person loved it. You don't have to have known the show. It's actually okay if you don't know the show, because it's good if you think it's made up. The only thing that matters is that you care about the relationship, or you're interested in it. And if the movie works, it starts like these two people are like the different edges of the universe. And by the end of the second act, hopefully you feel, oh, these guys are the same guy. And then by the end, hopefully you feel that person is the audience, you. And so that's really what the intention of it. The Fantasy Island thing was kind of just the show he was on, but it wasn't really the meat of what we were hoping to achieve in the film.
And from a performance aspect, Peter, did you feel you had to take some time to lock in on the voice, the mannerisms, because again, if you've seen any footage from the show, even if you weren't a weekly viewer or a fan, it's just been in the ether, it's been in pop culture. So I'm just curious about your approach to the character.
Yeah, I think when Sacha and I were talking about it early on, we were talking about like prosthetics and all this stuff, and we actually I have a really good friend who's an incredible prosthetics. We're doing that, and then that felt wrong, and then we always thought the voice was the most important thing, because even if you don't know the story, for some reason you know that the plane's a plane and how that's said. So I really wanted to get that as accurate as I could possibly, because I have a very different voice than he does. Because we have very different sort of physical reasons for our voices, and yeah. So,
but was that something early on that you guys had established, and then you were able to kind of fully realize it and perform it? I'm just curious to.
Yeah, well, Liz Himmelstein, who was my dialect vocal, she wasn't dialect, she was vocal coach for the film for me. I've been through a number of them that I wasn't really happy with over the course of talking to Sacha, and then we found her. She's incredible. She's the best in the business. Yeah, so she was invaluable.
Liz was brilliant and critical. One of the advantages of having so long to get a film made is we actually could experiment with things like prosthetics. And at some point we just realized, like, we're never going to recreate Herve versions. That was never the point. No one's going to do an impersonation. It's really Peter playing a part and channeling his version of that character. And I think if it's honest and authentic,
sort of like Kate Blanchett doing Bob Dylan.
Exactly. It was exactly like that.
You're never going to be the person.
Kate, and she was.
Why would you?
How did you get this number? That's what she said.
Yeah.
But so it was really just about arriving at a place where it just felt honest, and that's, I think Peter was incredible, because he was able to go through those layers to get to that place.